What's up, guys? Nick Frost here, and today we're going to be talking about the most surprising NBA players this season. If I'm being honest, this season's been so good and exciting that I stopped watching Eurobasket after, well, my Sixers last year were doing terrible. But we've been doing good this year. VJ Edgecombe will win us a chip in a couple years, I think. But other than that, we've got some big headlines. We've got, Jokic got injured, Trae Young got traded to the Wizards, which I kind of foreshadowed before in another video. And sprinkled in, you're going to see some guys that you don't really talk about. People like the Spence brothers, Maluak. Heck, I'm pretty sure I saw a headline with Delano Banton, of all people. I haven't heard of that guy since he was on the Blazers. Now, without further ado, here are the top 5 NBA players who are surprising us this season so far. Number 5, Shaedon Sharpe. As someone who's had the honor to meet this guy in person, yes, that's me in grade 9. I'm the little white boy, by the way. This guy has been on an absolute tear ever since his rookie year. Each year, we see him constantly improve, almost on a similar career trajectory as of Tyrese Maxey, but not as flashy. And he's also Canadian, which gives us something in common. Each year, he's been playing for the Blazers. He's been averaging around 10 points per game, at least every single year. And his career average is 15.5, which is amazing for a young developing player. Now, the only problem I could see with his game right now is his consistency, as in the 23-24 season, he played only 32 games, and he only started 25 of those games. If he could get less injuries and get more minutes, he could be an all-star. I'm surprised he hasn't had any honors on his resume yet. This guy's been a great developing player, and as of right now, in his last 5 games, he's been on a solid 20-point-plus tear. But as of right now, if he keeps playing like he's playing right now, you could be seeing him as a regular on the All-Star teams. Number 4, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Another Canadian on this list, and this guy's most known for being Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's cousin, which doesn't really do him justice. This guy has been amazing this year. He's currently averaging 20 points per game, which is a giant improvement from last year, where he averaged slightly under 10 points for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This guy has been an amazing scorer on an efficient clip, too. He's been getting 37% of his threes in the basket, which is amazing and efficient. But one part of his game that has been severely underrated has been his defense. As of right now, he's averaging 1 steal a game, which is pretty good, and he's almost averaging a block a game, too. For someone who's only 6'5" and a shooting guard, those are elite defensive stats for a relatively well-known role player. This year, will he be on the All-Star team? Probably not. He's on a losing team as the Hawks, which, honestly, I don't think you could say these are empty stats, as in his last 5 games, his worst game came against the Raptors, where they lost, and he had 14 points. That's still a relatively great game, and he's been a consistent starter throughout this year, too. So hopefully, next year, or this year, he could be an All-Star, or maybe make a couple All-Defensive teams, as that's where I think he's going to be for the rest of his career, as a great player who gets a bunch of honors and is very consistent throughout his years. Number 3, Norman Powell. Norman Powell has been the epitome of underrated in this entire generation. Ever since I've caught wind of him in the 2015-2016 season, this guy's been an underrated stud. Now, ever since he left Toronto, I think that's when he became at his best. When he played for the Portland Trail Blazers and the Clippers. The only reason why he's on this list is because he's the front runner for Most Improved Player of the Year. And also, he might get into the All-Star game, as he's currently behind, I'm pretty sure, Joel Embiid in the fan voting. Hopefully, he makes it above Embiid because, well, as a Sixers fan, I could tell you this right now, Embiid has been terrible. Anyways, this guy has been said that it's going to be his 3rd prime this year. I don't think that does him justice. He's been this consistent for around 5 years. He's been averaging 20 points for around 5 years, which is amazing. The only problem being he's not really utilized well, as he rarely starts. In fact, he came 4th in voting in back-to-back years for 6th man of the year in 22-23 and 23-24. I feel like he should be used well. He's an amazing player, and I feel like he's going to have a bright future. He's technically taking over Jimmy Butler's role, and he's doing it well. His last game, he had 27. That's amazing. And don't even get me started on the recent performances this guy's been having. He has been a killer. Hopefully, we'll see him in the All-Star game this year, and if not, maybe a couple years. Number 2, Jalen Johnson. As someone who's been watching the NBA for a while now, I can tell you this right now. I did not know who Jalen Johnson was. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was my teammate Nate who told me who Jalen Johnson was. And even then, I was skeptical about him. But this season, he's been putting those words right in my mouth. As he's currently averaging a double-double, almost a triple-double, and I'm pretty sure he's top 10 in assists. For a small forward and power forward is disgustingly amazing. And looking back, I'm surprised I didn't know about him earlier, as he's been contributing like this ever since 23-24 when he was 22 years old. So obviously we could tell that this kid's been doing it for a while. Starting from the age of 22 to 24, I'm pretty sure he's still in his prime. And it's only getting better. It's only getting better and better for him, as he's averaging 23. He's averaging career highs along the stat sheet. As of the fan voting right now, he is currently on pace to be in the All-Star game this year, which is amazing because we need some new players, and hopefully he makes it better. Hopefully he gets a lot of minutes during that All-Star game because I might actually watch the All-Star game this year. But that's for another video. Jalen Johnson has been amazing, and you'd be thinking, why isn't he at number one? Well, we're going to tell you who's number one, and honestly, after me telling you all these things, you're going to understand why this man's at number one. Number one, Denny. I don't know how to spell that last name. This guy didn't make the list almost, but it wasn't until I got a call from my teammate Braden that he told me about how this guy was averaging almost 37 and 7 a game, that I had to include him in this list, and I had to watch a couple of his games. After watching some of the Portland Trailblazers games recently, I could tell you that not only is Shaedon Sharpe a beautiful, beautiful example of potential, but also this kid, Danny. He isn't quite averaging 30, so Braden, get your facts right, but he's almost averaging a triple-double as well. And it's funny to me because I remember him on the Wizards. People used to say that this guy was going to be a bust. He was going to be terrible. No one would want him. And it wasn't until he got traded to Portland that his blessings were counted. He's been on a tear these past few months. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the All-Star game as well with some of the guys on this list. Hopefully. I'm looking at you, Norman. And not only is this guy a beautiful scorer, he's also doing it at an efficient clip. He's doing this at 46, 35, and 81, which is beautiful for a big man. Or, sorry, small forward. Yeah, this guy plays like a big man, but he's a small forward, which is beautiful. I love that Euro ball. It's almost one of the reasons why I watched him play for Israel, where he also cooked. Now, hopefully, I could say this for all the players on this list. This guy would be better if he just stays healthy. But that's what we say to all players in general. And that's going to be it for the video. All these players on this list, I wish them luck throughout this year. And guys, let me know if I missed anybody on this list that I should have put. Maybe put those guys in the comments. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Maybe 25 likes. 25 likes? Yeah, that doesn't seem like a lot. 25 likes, I'll do a part 2. Besides all that, thank you guys for watching, and peace.